throughout the day, when the acts come up, we're going to introduce them, but we're also going to have them, Angela, thank you, tell them a little bit about themselves and what they do, explain the different instruments they're using, and talk about their culture, because nobody can do it better than they can. So I think that's great, and I appreciate you doing that.
All right. I think as you see all the acts comes on the stage, please give it a big round of applause. They are making great effort to be here so that you can witness different culture. So if you could do that, that would be great.
So with that in mind, you know, this festival is made possible in part by a grant from the Rhode Island State Council on the Arts, to an appropriation by the Rhode Island General Assembly, and a grant from the National Endowment for the Arts. We would also like to thank our sponsors, United Way of Rhode Island, Neighborhood Health Plan Rhode Island, and Coastal One for their support. There's plenty of other announcements we'll be making throughout the day about the vendors. We got food outside. We got plenty of things going on. So without further ado, we'd like to introduce our next act, is Phoenix Performing Arts Center. Give it up for the Phoenix Performing Arts Center, please.
Thank you. I just want to explain a little bit what you just saw. First of all, our team, we are from Connecticut, Hartford, Connecticut. It's a long ride for us to get here. Our team is Phoenix Performing Arts. We perform all around New England areas just to share the cultural elements with different communities. What you just saw is a Chinese Kung Fu dance. It's called fan dance, or you can say it that way. I know that Chinese Kung Fu has been taught in different schools in here in today's life. Chinese Kung Fu has been around for many years, thousands of years. And initially, it was created for fighting. And later on, people developed different types, different forms, and they noticed that it's also good for health. And so Tai Chi is one of the types that perhaps is more known to the world now. I'm sure more or less you will at least notice the logo of yin and yang with this big circle with this black and white on each side. And so actually the dance you saw is Tai Chi fan. So when you practice Chinese Kung Fu, there are some basics. The dance just show the basics. How you stand. So when you stand, you want to stand as straight as a pine tree. Although the pine trees today are not that straight anymore. So when you walk, you want to walk as slow, as light as a wind. Just a breeze, not just like a heavy. So when you sit, you want to sit steadily as a clock. There are so many different requirements, and when you practice, and one of the major simple step when practicing, it's called horse step, which is to separate two legs and just squat down a little bit and do not move. And that you need to just keep the position for hours when you practice. And in the old days, the master would put a fire underneath the butt. And so if you get down or you do something different, you're going to get hurt. So that is how strict every move it is. And anyway, so much for the Kung Fu. If you guys want to practice, breathing is another thing. It's very important when you practice. It helps. And when you make every move, your breath needs to follow. Your eye contact needs to follow, just actually to make it more effective. So our next program is a e-dance. It's a dance, a group dance. In China, there are 56 different ethnic groups. One of them is Yi, and of course they are spread all over China. And many of them are from, they are in southwest of China. So each ethnic group has their own language, has their own like holidays, different celebrations. So the one we're presenting today is a dance called March 3rd and September 9th. You all know that March is the beginning of the spring, and September is the season for harvest. And so this is a celebrating for the hope and the harvest. Enjoy.